Where can you get historic garments tailored for modern times? Get authentic Austrian and German brandy with local Midwestern ingredients? How about iPhone cases engineered so they don't block your cell signal? We're about to find out on New in Chicago.
Robert?
Nicole?
Nice to meet you. Come on in.
Thanks. First up is Historica Clothiers. After years of making costumes for medieval reenactors, Nicole Allen started tailoring historically inspired clothes for day-to-day modern wear.
Historica is not in the business of creating costumes. We're in the business of creating clothes. We want you to be able to feel like you can open your closet up in the morning and pull this out to wear to dinner or the meeting at the office. This is clothing that has a flavor of the past, but is not in the past. It's in the present.
Merchandise includes frock coats, dress jackets, and waistcoats for both men and women.
We want to make stuff that people actually want to wear and will buy. We developed a private invitational Facebook group, which is how we designed the first line. I did 30 or so sketches, and they gave us a bunch of feedback, and we narrowed it down to 8 styles.
Another new business drawing on historical tradition is Rye Hall Distillery on Fulton Street, where a father-daughter team is making apple brandy the way it's traditionally made in Austria and Germany. Jenny Solberg says her father learned how to make the drink when he was a professional hockey player in Austria.
We get a whole variety of apples. We then chop those apples with our grinder, in which we make a cider mash ratio for our fermentation tanks. That's something specific to our recipe. And then we let the mash ferment for 3 to 4 weeks in our stainless steel tanks. And then we distill our product in our customized still sent over from Germany.
Rye Hall's tasting room is open for a few hours on Thursdays and Saturdays.
We really wanted to make sure that since apple brandy isn't as common of a spirit, we wanted to make sure we could really educate people on what apple brandy was. So that tasting room is really a very critical function to our business. When you taste the product, it tastes very pure, it tastes like apple, it tastes like you're basically biting into a fresh fruit.
Something pure is also the goal for a Chicago product design agency called Unbranded. But in this case, it's the pure visual sleekness of an aluminum iPhone case called Cloak.
Cloak actually starts out as one single block of aluminum, and after the process is done, it ends up being 2 separate pieces that click together very easily.
Most of the motivation was just creating something that doesn't exist, and that's the drive behind most of the product development we do. Why can't we have an iPhone case that feels like my iPhone, looks like my iPhone, but doesn't have the bulk or the cell block that a lot of them cause?
Unbranded used a Kickstarter campaign to prove it had something people wanted. The signal came through loud and clear, and Cloak will become available this spring.
For the millions of dollars that are out there in the phone case industry, why hasn't something been created that can give you both aspects, protection and seamless integration? Exactly what people are drawn to the iPhone for, to look and feel and touch the same way with a little bit added protection. And hopefully we've achieved that for people.
That's it for this month's New Businesses. Join us next time to see what's new in Chicago.